What is good, YouTube? I'm back. Let's see what happened today. I want to give some people a chance to get in here. About to share my link with my actual students. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. So let's go over the market today. What I was seeing. Let's go over the ES. Because I actually I seen this coming, this down move today in the market. Oh man, that was perfect. That was perfect. I hadn't touched the charts since this morning. That was perfect. That was beautiful, man. Okay, so right off the rip, I had all these levels drawn out too as well. And they went right through them. Okay. So I drew this out this morning if you was here for the pre-market. And I had this as a broad information. So we were supporting right here. Let me see if I can have a drawing tool. Let me try another drawing tool. That ain't gonna do it. Let me see if that'll work. Okay, so we came down here for support, resistance, support, resistance, resistance, support, bounced up, and then lost this. And then right here is where I was noticing we had support again, right? And then we started to show this as resistance, and I had this coming back down. I was like, well, I believe I said we can do this, or we can come up here and stay above here in this channel. But the market decided to tank. But I was more bearish than anything because that's right. This broadening formation right here was perfect. This is a low point, low point, low point, support. And so now the question is, do we come down here? Do we bounce back up tomorrow? Let me make sure I can see y'all comments. Comment one if y'all can hear me. I got two of y'all in here. Just comment one. I want to make sure that y'all can see me and hear me. Comment one. So I want to make sure my stuff is where I believe I'm good. All right, bet. Okay, so this broadening formation. So you had this channel right here, but then I had this as a resistance line. And then right here, now this is a resistance for me, this little sell-off point. So I'm going to draw this box right here. And now we're sitting in this other box too. I took it off earlier, but from this wick all the way down right there. Now we're sitting in support. So the question is going to be, do we lose this box right here and play in here and come back down and, you know, do this? Because we got all of this to the left. See, got that support. These boxes and zones they've been sitting in for a while. Let's put this on the 4-hour. Yeah, I want to know if they're going to come back down here to this level. Let's clean this up. This is the 4-hour time frame. We got support back here. Support, support, support. Didn't come down, but now we Look like we're trying to make that way. What else? Other line of support. This is on the ES. Just stuck in this big old range. This is back in April. And let's run all the way back here. Ooh, this is a respected line right here. Okay. There's one thing I want to talk about while I'm on here. Let's do this. Let's go to SPY. Let's go to the daily chart. So we got a 3 candle, which is outside candle. So we got a big old range, but just want to kind of, let me go down to a smaller time frame actually. Let's go over the play today. This was beautiful. They faked everybody out. They definitely did that. So we gapped up, and then they came and closed this entire gap. I called QQQ puts for the group, and I just wanted to play to lower ADR. I got out early on this one, on QQQ, and they kept going. They kept selling it off. It was a great day. I caught some SPX puts too as well, and then they went fast. They went fast. I lost on the Tesla calls, but I literally just kind of took a chance on that because they faked me out on that. But I didn't put a lot of money on it. I literally bought one contract. But I want to bring in this VWAP, and I want to talk about the 15-minute ORB. So let's take off the VWAP. So the 15-minute range was here. Let's go ahead. This is the 15-minute ORB. And this one didn't really give you a retest. It just sold off pretty good. And there were a few things that I was looking at, and I knew that they were going to sell off because we had a fail-to up on the I believe on the 10-minute. Let's see. Turn off the ATR. Boom. Or was that on? That might have been. Oh yeah, we had a fail-to up on the first 5-minute candle. They went above it, but they came back down. Let's go to the 10-minute or the 15. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Because I was playing QQQ, so I probably need to go over QQQ in a second. All right. So this first 15-minute candle was red. I was pretty much looking to take the break of the low right here. And as you can see, once we broke underneath this 15-minute RB, you could have literally just played puts to close this gap, and you would have got paid. I got out early. I ended up making like 85% on SPX, and I got in late. But if you just waited the first 15 minutes of the day, the 15-minute open range breakout, this right here, the VWAP, once we were above VWAP, and then this kind of right here closed below VWAP, and then it stayed underneath it pretty much the whole day until like the very end. Let's go to QQQ. This is what I played the first part of the day. So we had 15-minute open range breakout. Boom. Boom. So once they broke below this line, they came below the VWAP, you got to be looking to go bearish. We got up under the EMAs. Anytime you see that 9 up under the VWAP, the 9 in the 20 is pretty much a wrap. But that VWAP is definitely think of it like a rubber band, right? That VWAP, it's like you pull it apart and it's try to snap back to it. So when we sold off right here, it just kind of pulled back right into it and showed resistance again. And then after this, the move was pretty much over. It came back down one more time, but after it went back up, it was over. I mean, this box right here, this range, you didn't want to play in that. The move was pretty much done in the first, was it until the first 2 hours. The first 2 hours, you were good. You had 2 hours of bearish action, and then they came down. I'm sure there's some support back here if you look left. Not much support. Let's go back over here. Okay, I'm seeing some. Okay, there's a gap right here that need to be filled. Wow, this is a gap right here. Nice little gap. Let me put this right here, this line. 673. This is a gap fill that they trying to come back to. Oh, let's go back. All right, I'm gonna set an alert for this right here. This is a gap close. So yeah, they bounced, sold off, bounced, and then it just pretty much was a wrap for the day. Some support lines right here. So this is a little channel for tomorrow on the 15-minute time frame. Will it be a bear flag? Will it be a boom, 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 close that gap tomorrow? I don't know. We'll see. We will see. And they can do this too. Let me show you. Market don't care. They can do this. And this is what they're doing so far, right? They can still keep doing this. They can keep doing it. And then they can come down. So you got to be patient. You know, that's a potential move to the downside. And we're already down post-market right now. We're already down to 678. So they can gap down to this gap close right here if they want to overnight when the market opens. Make sure y'all not saying anything perfectly. Yeah. Okay, so there you got that. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, we got a 3 candle. So now this range right here. Now, ooh, I like this. I like this. Okay, all right. Now I'm going to be honest because I'm seeing something. Oh man, this thing came and touched it to the T. Okay, support. Now the question is this. Will we come back one more time? Will they bounce again and come and get all-time highs right here? Don't know. I don't know. But another thing I do see is, like I said, we're still in this downtrend right here until we break out otherwise to the upside or to the downside. Okay, we got that downtrend. Let me look at the EMAs. Okay, the 9 is under the 20, so we're bearish on the daily. Let's look at the weekly. Okay, the 9 is still over the 20. We're sitting on sitting right on top of the 20 EMA. This right here is my 50 EMA. This green line right here, this thinner green line. It's very possible that they can come and test this over the next couple of weeks. That would actually be pretty nice. Man, I got some crazy targets on QQQ though. I got some targets that's in the 800s to the upside. I can't show it on the internet though. I can't show how I see it, but I will draw trend lines. But you got to be in my group to get that exclusive. I can't give away everything. Uh, I got some sauce, and I literally can prove how I'm able to find these price targets to the upside from the past, from back testing. And let's go over these trend lines. Boom, support line. So that's support in the future. You got that as a support line. You got this as a support line. So you got like 3 different levels of support that they can come down to. High, low, high, low, high. Are we going to get another, like a deeper high, low? I guess we'll see. Ooh. Resistance. It just came back to support. So are they going to bounce again? Or are they going to fall back inside of here? We'll see. They broke above. This is a retest right here. This is a line back in 2017. It's crazy. Monday, May 15th, 2017. So this line's been respected for a long time. All right. Let's point and look at the monthly. Ooh-wee. So last month we closed red, and then this month, wow, I'm just now seeing this. We have a 2 down on a month. So we just broke below this last monthly candle today. We got 3 days left. There's a gap right here. There's a monthly fair value gap right here. This is the top of it. And then here's the gap fill. So you got this range all the way from 668 to 613, and this will be the first touch. They probably going to try to bounce really hard on here. Not gonna lie, they touch 668, 669. They probably going to bounce hard as hell, like a dead cat bounce. I'd be surprised if they sell all the way through it. But I mean, well, nothing surprises me in this market. I take that back. Nothing surprises me. We got a fill 2 up on the monthly. That was bearish, and we broke below this monthly candle. This was the trigger. This was the entry. Boom. We cracked it. Wow. Hey, we just haven't done it on SPX yet, or SPY. Let's go to SPY. We haven't done it on the SPY. Yeah, see, look. This is the difference. We got a fill 2 up on a monthly on the SPY, but we haven't broke the low, last month's low. But we did on QQQ. See? Yeah, see, we broke the last month's low on QQQ. Okay, wow. Well, that's I'm glad we're checking this. This is why we back testing, we charting, seeing what we can see. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we definitely got a lot of big news this week. We have FOMC Fed rate decision. We have earnings. We got uh let me see. Let me check earning whisper. We got big earnings this week. Let me check earnings whisper. Earnings whisper. Big news this week. Big news. This is 3 days ago. So okay, so we have on Wednesday Microsoft, Meta. Woo-wee. Thursday we got Apple, Amazon. We got some big boy stuff this week. Not gonna lie, this is pretty good. Let's go take a look at Microsoft. I want to see what that look like. We inside month. Okay, inside month on it. Ooh, we in a super tight range. Oh goodness. Man. Ooh, we mm. Well, well, we already hit this twice. Are we gonna go higher? Are we gonna interesting. Very interesting. That is interesting. Dang, that candle's so small. Yeah, I got my eye on this. I want to see how this gonna develop. Right now, we stuck inside week. This was so last week. This was the high, and this was. Well, I mean, this is the high, and this is the low of last week. So we got to break outside this range to really do something. We got to break outside those ranges. Let's go to the day. Ooh, we got a fill two up on the day. Yeah. We got a fill two up on the day. That's bearish. That is bearish. Let me draw this trend line right here. Yeah, so all right. We got us a zone right here. Are we gonna stay in here or are we gonna break down? That's the big question. Okay, what else we got? We got Meta. Let's see what we got on the week. Okay, Meta broke last week's low to look like they did it today. So they gotta continue down. They had a fill two up. Was this 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago on the July 13th, fell two up. They broke below it. Bearish. Interesting chart though, because we are wedging like crazy. It looks just like the SPY. Let me show you right here. This is a crazy range. We got to break to the downside or the upside to really, do something. It's down in that's down a little bit too in the post market. Now Meta, I'm gonna show you why Meta have been falling. Let's go to the monthly. Meta has some stuff. It's fell 2 up right here on the monthly. Once we broke below this candle right here, once we broke below that right there, we've been bloody ever since because we never took out the high. We never took out that high. It's been downtrending ever since. And right now, it looks like we're trying to form. Oh my goodness. Okay, look. Okay, so we got 3 days left. 3 days and 18 hours left for this month to end. And this right here is another fell 2 up. This candle is red right here. Turn on my Strat Assistant. This right here is forming a fell 2 up. Now, how do you know it's a fell 2? Well, it broke to the upside. It fell to stay green and it closed red. So this the outline of it is red, but it's green on the body. That lets you know it's a failed 2 up. It's green on the body, right? It's red on the outside. I'm sorry, it's red on the outside and it's green on the body. I believe I already said that. But this is a failed 2 up, and look what we've been doing on the monthly. And then this right here is a failed 2 up. So I don't know what's going to happen over the next couple of days, especially after earnings. I will be staying very well aware of this because if we break below 593 and 70 cents, this thing could try to come down here to take out this low and possibly this low. So they can have a nice little sell-off because if it breaks this trend line right here, if it breaks this trend line, it's going to try to come down here. But just look at it. This has been a brick wall. They've been selling. Resistance. And if I go to the 3-month chart, the 3-month chart did the same thing. This is a fail 2 up. It was barely one, but it did it. They broke below this 3-month chart right here. I'll make that red. Once they got below it, they fell below it, got back above it. Resistance, fell. So this red line is resistance, and now they coming down here. And we're inside that 3-month candle too. So if we break below this one right here, this candle, if we break below this one candle, yeah, they're gonna try to probably come take out this low right here and this low. Let's go to the 6-month chart. And this is why we have been very bearish, because we had a fail 2 up on the 6-month chart. So this candle closed red, and then once we broke below this, we broke below it, but held a support, and now we're stuck right here inside month on the 6-month chart. So the question is, will they try to come back down here to this low? We have another low right here. I'll make this one orange. So that's 576. If they can't hold this trend line right here, let's bring in the EMAs. Okay. So if they come back down to this 9 EMA right here on a 6-month, that'd be right there at that 520 area. Let's go to the 3-month chart. We're sitting right up on the 9 EMA on the 3-month chart. Possibly can come down here to the 20 EMA on this 3-month chart. Okay. Ooh-wee. Look at them candles. That 9 is real close to that 20 EMA. We're actually below the 20 EMA on the 1-month chart. Super close to it, y'all. But once we break below this candle right here, this fell 2 up, but they got to confirm it. They got 3 days to confirm it. And they could turn this candle green. on a 1 month time frame. They got 3 days and 18 hours to do it. But if they keep this red, once they break below this, I'm gonna be looking for puts on Meta. I'll be looking for puts. Let's go to the weekly. They already had a fail to up on the weekly right here. They broke below it, sold off. Sold off. And they look like they're trying to come down and take out this low right here. This is the next low. So this candle close, and then they're trying to take out this low. So this is a 2-2 down. So 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then 2 down, 2 down. So it fell 2 up, it flipped, it turned red. So if I turn off my strat assistant, this candle right here is going to be red. Watch this. It was red. It failed, a red candle. Turn back my strat assistant on. They broke below this, 625, and was bearish. Nice fall. And now they bounced up a little bit. Now we're back up underneath the 9 EMA and the 20, and we're underneath the 50. We have the 200 EMA down here. Here goes the red line right here. This is the 200 EMA on a weekly. Let's see how long. When the last time they've tested 200 weekly moving average. Let's see how long it's been. It's been since April 17, 2023. So that's been 1,197 days, 171 bars. So yeah, it's been a minute since they tested 200 weekly moving average, but this will be strong support. More than likely, they'll probably try to week through it. If they do decide to be bearish, it's giving me a lot of signs that it is bearish. Especially this right here. Like I said, this downtrend. We will see. We will see. Because this 9 EMA is on a weekly. It's been underneath the 20 EMA for a minute. Back here. It's been right up under that 20 EMA. All right, so we fell. So the 9 crossed right here back October 2025. So it's been underneath it ever since, and it's been bearish. It has bounces in there, but it's been bearish, right? So we'll see what happens when they decide to break below this channel or above this channel, but they can still stay in this wedge too. All right, I just want to check in, go live. INTC tomorrow, yep. Edging for earnings, yeah. 5:15 Meta earnings, yeah. It's a lot going on. We're gonna be locked in, man. Well, I realized I need to give me some rest. Been ripping and running today. Had a great day. When had some lunch with my mother. Came back, worked out, still did an hour cardio, still did my leg lift. So your boy need to lay it down. Wife just got home and about to tap in with her. So love y'all, man. I just want to go live and just kind of go over these charts. I'll be ready for pre-market live 2 tomorrow, and see you on the next.